It is Friday, May 27th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back with our best bets. We got one money line, we got one player prop, and we got a third no-run first inning.
You guys already know what I'm going to say. Mash that subscribe button. Austin, we're closing in on 34,000. It'd be really cool to hit it by the end of the weekend. And we can do it with you guys' help and support. Also, drop a like on this video. Helps more people to see it.
Agreed, Logan. We are, I think, 200 subscribers away. But you know what, Logan? I got a question for you. Because what's better than two straight parlay cashes?
3 straight?
Yeah, bang! We hit 3 straight in a row yesterday. If you aren't following our parlays, they're being posted on OddsJam every single morning. Well, every single weekday. So this will be our last one of the week until Monday. It will be posted a little bit later on this morning. But obviously, if you want to go check it out, our parlay of the day will be live on OddsJam. But yesterday, we cooked up another good one, another winner. Nationals team total over 2.5 in the first 5. Yeah, that was no sweat bet. They had 4 in the first inning. And then Twins, minus 0.5, covering the run line in the first 5. They choked at the end of the game. They ended up losing. But look at those last 3 days. Nothing better than that, man. That is good to see. 409, 295, plus 330. We'll see what we get today. It's already been cooked up. Just waiting for OddsJam to post it. But let's recap our regular plays. It was a 2-2 day, 2-0 on player props. I mean, the Rays money line, you can't win if you don't score a single run. I don't know how to tell anyone that, but you can't win. The Rays could not get up any runs against Cortez. Marquez allows 6 hits on the dot. It was a sweaty one, but they ended up getting it done, and the Devers Martinez hit parlay, both to record a hit. First inning casher. Maybe you'll hear that play a little bit later on in the video. And then Tigers Guardians, no run first inning. Of course, the Tigers always seem to score runs whenever we pick their no-run first inning. But either way, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We love all you guys, all the new people joining the community. I think 205 subscribers on the dot, away from 34K. Also, click that like button. Shout out to all our COS All-Stars. Maybe we've been helping you make some money. If you want to support the channel just a little bit more, it costs $2.99 a month. Click the join button on the channel or the link in the description. We got 2 new ones. We got Matt and Erica. Thank you guys all so much for joining up the Calling Our Shot community. You get all of our plays early. We appreciate it as well. And just a reminder, we're on Chalkboard. If you want to download and join our Chalkboard, talk with us, you can definitely click the top link in the description. But without further ado, Logan, throwing it to you. First play of the day. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it. I'm going to a money line in this one. Yesterday, I took an underdog money line, absolutely nuked in my face. But today, I'm feeling better about this one, right? Taking the Angels money line versus the Blue Jays. Currently, plus 100 odds on DraftKings. Look, I'm doing some major line reading for this one. The last time the Blue Jays were minus 120 with Manoah, so roughly about what they are now. They lost 3-0 versus Tampa Bay. And a lot of times in baseball, what you have to do is you have to line read. You just have to say, what sticks out at me? And this one really stuck out at me. You know, the odds makers seem either very confident in Manoah. They usually set, Toronto money line to be like minus 200, something really juiced like that. Or they set the game slightly favoring the Blue Jays. Why do they do that? Because they don't know that he's going to get run support, right? Manoah coming in with a 1.62 ERA. It's hard to find faults in his game. He's been one of the best pitchers this year. But if he doesn't get run support, he has to hold teams near scoreless. So last time the Blue Jays, won 6-3 last night, 3 of their runs were scored via home run. That's a little bit fluky. When you're betting baseball and you lose off team scoring home runs, you kind of just tip the cap and say, all right, what wasn't our night? So if Manoah, my whole kind of logic in this one is Manoah is not getting his run support. The Angels are definitely one of the better offenses at being able to hit and score runs. So they could be in trouble really fast. He has to pitch near, 5-6 shutout innings for them to really, be that offense that the Blue Jays have been so far. Look, last night, Trout, Ohtani, and Ward all went hitless. That's not good. That's not going to get it done for the Angels. They rely heavily on that part of the order. But if you look at what they've been doing during the month of May, which that's what you have to pull in baseball. You can't just go game to game. You have to look a whole body of work. Trout batting 333, Ohtani 280, and Ward 313 during the month of May. Those are really solid averages. Mike Trout is not an 0-for guy. He rarely ever does it. And last night, him going 0-for, it tells you that he's kind of due a bounce back today. Now on the mound for the Angels today, it's scheduled to be Chase Silseth, right? He's not a household name by any stretch of the imagination, but he's clearly getting a lot of respect from Vegas, being that the Blue Jays aren't heavily favored. I think they think he's in line for a good start today, right? 3-0 in runs in his 2 starts versus Oakland this year. He faced the A's twice. He's coming in with a 2.61 ERA, which is solid. He was great in his first start versus Oakland, right? 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, and a 0.5 whip. Now, the second time, whenever a team faces you, they tend to figure you out, hit you better. So I think Silseth, because these Blue Jays batters haven't hit him, he's in line for a really good start today. And I mean, if you're looking at batting average and balls in play, one of my favorite stats. The Angels are so much better. They're 6th in batting average and balls in play. Blue Jays are 26th in batting average and balls in play. The more consistent offense over the year, the team that can put the ball in play and get those hits consistently is usually the team that wins, especially in a close pick'em game. And that's why I'm going to go ahead and ride the Angels in this one. At home, I'll take the home underdogs once again. Austin, you have a player prop today that seems a little familiar to me. What are you going with?
That is back. We are back with another player prop. Now, I do like the line reading on this one. I mean, you could do some line reading yesterday. You could have taken the Nationals, who were favorites with Corbin on the mound, who's never won a single game. So they end up, of course, getting the win. But today, running back, because yesterday I didn't get to sweat it out at all. Rafael Devers and JD Martinez each to record a hit, minus 145 on DraftKings. We see it juiced up a little bit. It was minus 125 yesterday, but I have no reason not to run this back. Both guys got a hit in the first inning. I think both guys got 2 hits, in fact. And it was a no sweat bet. I want to sweat this one out a little bit. And if I don't get to sweat it out, I'll be doing it again tomorrow. And I might be doing it again until it fails us. But like I talked about yesterday, there's few hitters hotter than both of these two guys in the league. A little bit of pause on that one. But Devers, he's batting 335 on the year, 376 in May. The guy's been killing the baseball. Martinez is batting 380 on the year, 443 in May. Like I said, both these two guys are absolutely crushing the baseball. Now, yesterday they got to go up against Dallas Keuchel, and the Red Sox got all over him. Today they got to go up against Kyle Bradish, a young prospect for the Orioles, and he's allowing a 286 batting average, 328 on balls in play. Now, when Logan gives out those batting average of balls in play, the highest team is the Colorado Rockies at 0.311. So the fact that he's averaging a 0.328 is not all too great, but look, I looked at right-handed batters versus left-handed batters versus him, and you look at right-handed batters hitting 357. So I'm not worried about JD Martinez. He should be able to go out there, but you see the difference, and then you look at left-handed batters batting only 0.1, like 191 against them. So I was kind of looking at it. Devers is a lefty, and he doesn't strike out a lot, only 20% strikeout percentage, and he's going to hit the ball. But we look at the weird splits. I mean, I put them on the screen. We have, you look at right-handed batters, they're 357 average, but 359 batting average balls in play. Very close. But you see left-handed batters just 0.191, but then 0.286 batting average on balls in play. Look, if Devers can get his bat on the ball, pretty good chance he's going to get it into the infield. And like I've talked about, Devers has a hit in 23 of his last 25 games. JD Martinez upped it to 24 of his last 25 games. Both these guys have been absolutely crushing the baseball. And we look at the over-under for this game, set at 9.5 runs. So runs are expected to be scored. The Red Sox are at home, which I don't love as much as them being on the road, given that, we would like, if we need to get into the 9th inning, we would like at least a chance. But I think Devers and Martinez should be just slated. They're at the top of the order. They should be able to get it done for us again. We're just going to run it back. And if it hits today, you probably don't have to watch tomorrow's video because it probably ran back again, but I'll probably have another player prop. There wasn't a lot that I liked on the slate. I normally would give you 2 props if we're running one back, but there wasn't a lot I liked. So only doing this play, but I really like it and think we got a good chance of hitting it again. Hopefully we can do another first inning cash. Who says no? I mean, I'm down for it. But Logan, you know what time it is. It is the best time to be alive because it is an NRFI Nation time. We are back with the flags, and yesterday we were wrong. But today we are coming back with a vengeance, and we're coming back, and we're cashing one. And I will make a truth to you guys. If today's NRFI does not cash, I will no longer play the rock song. I'm looking at the screen. I got about 8 other song choices, so we'll play another song tomorrow. And I will be wearing a rally cap for this portion for tomorrow's video. I say that for fun. We are 28 and like 19 on no run first inning, still up like 6 units. But we're due a cash day, and we're going to the Royals versus Twins, taking the no run first inning, minus 103 on Barstool. Barstool giving us the best odds for this one. I see a lot of other books right on to pick them, so we're fine with the odds. Now we got Bailey Ober on the mound. Right now, 2.55 ERA, 1.14 whip, just 6 walks and 24 innings pitched. And what we love, he's been a NRFI ally. And I swear NRFI allies have not been treating us nicely lately, but he will treat us nicely. Ober, he's 5-0 on the no run first inning. He's already no run first inning against the Kansas City Royals already. We already talked about the Royals, 25th in first inning runs. Not a team that scores a whole lot in the first inning. So Bailey Ober, please, we need you to cash. And yesterday, I forgot to say, never trust a guy that spells Connor with a K. Shout out to him for ruining our NRFI yesterday. But I think Mr. Ober can get me the first 3 outs. What about the next 3, Logan?
Yeah, these are well-established pitchers, right? You know, Connor Pilkington, I don't even know who the heck that guy was prior to yesterday. Yeah, exactly, right? But Brad Keller is scheduled to be on the mound for the Royals. He's one of their better pitchers, right? 3.2 ERA on the year, a whip barely above 1.03 whip, 12 walks and 50 and 2/3 innings pitched. I mean, you look at that whip ratio, he's had a good sample size in the year, and because he's had a good sample size in the year, we've been able to see how he's done in the no-run first inning portion. Well, he is 7-1 to the NRFI so far on the year, and he already has hit the NRFI versus Minnesota last time he faced them. So we have a mountain of evidence. Minnesota is 7th in first inning runs for what that's worth. I mean, they've had a few games where they just exploded in the first inning against bad pitchers. But look, we have a mountain of evidence on this one that this should be a solid no-run first inning. If it blows up in our face, we're going to have to go back to the drawing board hard on this one because this one feels really good, feels like it should hit. As far as other ones, we considered, I looked at Blue Jays Angels. That one, to me, that's definitely worth a look. Those are two really solid pitchers, Silseth and Manoah. That could be a solid one. And I will be attending the Nationals Rockies game tonight. I'm not making an official pick. Austin simply won't let me. But I think that NRFI is sneaky. Why do I say that? Well, number one, I have a trend where every single baseball game I've ever been to, the total goes under. So just blindly bet the Nationals Rockies take full game under, by the way, because I'm never allowed to be treated to runs. Second of all, that no run first inning looks a little fishy, right? It looks like a lot of people are going to bet the European in a high scoring game. It's only like minus 104-ish, on when I was looking on FanDuel. So it's definitely worth a look. I'm just saying, I think that game gets rained out anyway, so it's not one I'm probably gonna have to go to a doubleheader for it, but it's just worth a look. Austin, we're gonna fly the flags. We're getting the rock music going, and we'll go back to the drawing board if it doesn't hit. But NRFI Nation, you can count on us. We're hitting tonight.
Yeah, we're cashing this one out, and hopefully Logan can go to that game so he can get himself a Juan Soto bobblehead night.
This is true.
But either way, those are our 3 plays of the day. Our parlay of the day will be live on OddsJam a little bit later this morning. For the people that are watching for up to the 11:47 mark on the video, I'll give you the 2 legs early because I'm feeling generous. It's Friday, so you don't even have to click on the parlay, but it is going to be Astros first 5 run line, and we're taking Mets money line. There you go. There's the parlay. Thanks for tuning into the videos to the end. We appreciate you guys. As always, it's been Austin. It's been Logan. We'll catch you guys again Saturday morning. Let's go.